Okay, so I was apparently wrong. As I was taking that turn, someone attacked me in the underway who just so happens to be a vampire count, but we do have a massive advantage seeing as there are two of us and only one of him. So let's go ahead and just let this one resolve itself. We get a victory out of it, and that puts us on top of things. So we're just going to keep moving on along in this turn. Moving right along, something like that. All right. I am not going to sing Get Low. That is not happening on stream. We gained a follower who's going to give us a little bit of a boost in income, so that's always a good thing. Zufbar. He is going to be going under. Ah, that is the only one that I have not actually captured. Interesting. Okay, so the vampire count has apparently decided that he wants to go capture the other city. We're going to try to stand in between him and them. Protect Oakenhammer to our dying breath. Could we just attack this since we're apparently fine, or nah, let's just keep on moving. We're dangerously low here. And we just need to keep on rolling and get out of this territory as soon as we possibly can. What is the Q?
You wish the wrath of the Norse tribes. That is the only
the
reason
Norse
I find
tribes
to stand before me.
Well, that's interesting. We're gonna be messing with the Vikings if we continue on this way. And that's going to be a bit of a trip. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do up here. Let's see, what was the one that we have to capture up here? We've got to get basically everything in the mountain. Ick. Alright, so we're getting close on our victory conditions, but the ones that we have left are just going to be time consuming. So we have 3 holds that we have to capture in the north, which we are well on our way to doing. But I just have the nasty feeling that I'm going to run into a huge army and it's going to end badly. What have you got? A lot, actually. Let's get right next to the city so that we get some reinforcements. Can I move here? I want to move there. There we go. Let's see if we get some reinforcements from the city. I do not. We're going to retreat.
Very well.
I cannot move into
it will better our cause.
the city. Not good. I just put myself in a really bad spot here. Maybe I'll be okay. Maybe he'll let me retreat next turn. That's the only thing I can hope for, I think. Alright, I could continue to upgrade these settlements over here. That might be something worthwhile because I could get some more resource buildings down.
Yes.
But I think right now I am going to focus on getting 2 more of the Slayers recruited. And that will give me a very, very strong fighting force to roll with. Right here, we are going to be not in so good a spot because I've actually already moved you. Can't do anything with that. We've moved them. We've moved everything else. The only one that we haven't is this little guy right here who is guarding Karak Kadrim, which has got 1 more turn to go on its gatehouse. So we're going to camp out there just a little bit longer. I think that's going to be it. We're going to take a turn. Ockendorf. Funny words are funny. Ockendorf. Of course, I guess if you say any word 100 times in a row, it'll probably start sounding funny. But, whatever. Ick. Oakenhammer is under attack, and I cannot do anything to defend it. But it looks like to capture this particular series of buildings, we are going to have to go to great lengths with quite a few forces. This might be a little bit more difficult than I chalked it up to be at first. So what I'm going to do is I am going to camp out right over here. And now that we have a gatehouse built up here, I'm actually going to start trekking my way around the edges here. We're going to try to skip some of this stuff with the underway and move directly through towards Oakenhammer and this over here. And that's going to let us unite two forces, and hopefully hold this against the vampire count so that they cannot overthrow us. Alright, we need to go for tier 2, and tier 2 is not available. We need to get a stronghold built up. Cut him over here. Karakirn, that's what it is. We'll do that, get that stronghold built up. We could go for iron mining, which is a rather expensive upgrade. This is the one that I was going to upgrade before, and I totally forgot to do it. Not remember. But what I do know is that we need to build an armory over here. There's the armory that we need. We need to build up a gatehouse. There's the gatehouse that we need. And last but certainly not least, we need to build some form of income over here, which we are not currently able to do because I just drained the treasury once again. I seem to be in a horrible habit of doing that. So we need to start moving to the west. And let's determine what we need to capture over on this side. We need Karaknorn, Grimhold. Alright, Karaknorn and Grimhold. Those are going to be the closest ones. So we're going to start heading up towards, where is it? Grimhold, right up here, which is actually very, very close to us. Look at the underway. And hop right up here in the mountain. And we're going to go for underway once again, which is going to take 2 turns to move and hop over this away. So Grimhold is a thing. Are we allied with them?
Talk at me in your crude language if you must.
Karaknorn.
I make no promises as to the outcome.
Let's see if he'll take a... He will not take a confederacy. Ick. Oh, join confederation. Ask the other federation to join your confederation. Wonder why it is, chance of success is very, very low. Diplomatic relations are at -40 with the dwarf realms and public order -8. The sudden expansion of territory has caused instability throughout the land. 5 turns remaining. Okay, so we're just gonna have to kind of hold off on that. Keep that little plan in our back pockets, and we're gonna kind of move on and assume that we're going to get it, but we're going to wait to actually enact those plans. Okay, right over here we need to carry on our movement, but we cannot as of yet because we have already taken a turn. And you guys, we're going to keep moving on towards the north.
To war.
I think we're going to clump both of these guys together, capture a city, and build a recruitment center with which to flesh out our ranks, because we have a rather good selection of units, just not a great quantity. That is not a good way to be leading your life when you're about to invade the lands of the Norse. And on that note, I think we're done here. Where did Thorgrim Grudgebearer go? I have forgotten where I stuck him. Is he in the south? He is way down here. Alright, so we need to do something about this. This guy is directly attacking our city, so let's see if we can get a fight in here. Now we have a good chance of success. We have some reinforcements from Zanil Brightaxe. Go for it. Decisive victory thanks to the stronghold that we are fighting next to. And that is going to be the end of the uprising. Probably going to give us a grudge. 1,000 reward. Good dealio. Got here. What recruitment options are available down here in the Badlands? You know what? Thunderers are actually a good idea. Let's go ahead and grab some of those. We're going to take 2. Maybe a gyrocopter. Yes? Yes. This is a very eclectic force that we have gathered here, but it will work, I think. We're just going to take a couple of turns here. Flesh out Thorgrim Grudgebearer's army, because we need our king to be in fighting condition. That is a sure thing. and let us take our turn. I think that is the end of our movements. Ah, Thorgrim Grudgebear. Getting another one of those abilities in here. Let's go for Wall Breaker. I don't really have a specific use for it, but we need to flesh out a couple of upgrades down there in order to move towards the Lightning Strike. The worst period of this game, waiting for all the other factions to take their turn. You know what would be nice? If it had predictive calculations, where depending on what your movements were, it would pre-calculate the way that the AI would react to everything, so that it didn't have to run the simulation separately once you eventually got into the game. I'm actually curious. I can probably beat the crap out of him. Let's go for encampment, so that we can start healing up some of our units, replenish those guys. Up here on the north, we should probably go. Yes, we can find out what is going on over here. This one of the ones that we're supposed to capture? I don't think it is. It is one of the ones we're supposed to capture. But it looks like we just have to capture this specific area right here. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. But as soon as I do this, we're going to declare war on the Norse. And I just get the feeling that's not going to end well for me. You know? Just kind of one of those things. Let's see. We need... It's not been 5 turns yet. So we don't...
Forwards, onward.
We aren't going to need to do anything there yet, but we do probably need to go down here to Thorgrim Grudgebear, who is still building some things. We'll wait on that one. I think that's it. We've got 5,000 in the bank. What do we want to upgrade? We probably want to upgrade something down here. What can we get for income? Let's do Frigate Maker. So that'll build right there. What do we got right here? We can go to a tier 3, but I don't think I actually want to do that because that is a very large investment for not a lot of return. Let's see what we can do down here. Spite Peak and Karak Azul. All right, we need to go for tier 2 there so that we can build a garrison. And let's go for a bit of income, shall we? That one can build a brine mining pit, which sounds highly unpleasant. Might be where Orbital Potato is from. That might be where he gets his salt. But we probably need to build it anyway so that we can have income. And you as well. Let's go ahead and grab a trading depot. That looks like the only option that we have available to us down there as far as generating some income. Let's see what's going on this side. You guys are pretty much at your maximum, but dang, you've got some terrible stuff headed your way. We probably need to do something about the civil unrest down there. We're going to have to send the Great King down there to settle whoever eventually rebels against us. It's going to be unpleasant. Let us move. We cannot currently move, probably because we already did.
Onward.
As with you. Alright, we're encamped. We can do some global recruitment, which costs quite a fair bit. I think we're going to skip that. And that is all for this turn. Seems like I'm doing nothing but taking turns. How could you possibly stand 10 hours of smoke weed every day? That would get so annoying after a while. So annoying. Alright. It actually took the turn and came back around to us. Apparently nobody did anything. Let's go take a look and see what we can upgrade here. What shall we do? Iron Drake, Iron Breakers, Hammerers. We don't have any of those quite yet. Casualty replenishment rate plus 3% and local recruitment capacity plus 1 to all provinces. That is a handy dandy one to grab. Let's actually go for Sacred Duty. I'm not going to use a whole lot of stuff there, but all of this over here is really, really good stuff. So let's go for Sacred Duty. Okay. we need to move.
Let us begin.
Can I get all the way? Yes, I can, to Oakenhammer. So we're going to capture that son of a gun. Colonize! Wow, we actually got more back from the Book of Grudges than we spent colonizing it. It is very strange. Let's see if we can attack him with any measure of success. Ah, he has run away. Howard. That's okay, though. We can settle all in one motion. Colonize that one. We're well on our way to capturing the province. Good dealio. Ah, we're actually doing pretty well as far as public order goes. I suppose that when you chase the vampire count away that has been raiding the land, then your public order is probably going to go up just a little bit. What is the... Where was the modifier at? Is the modifier up? I'm gonna wait one more. It's probably... Oh, yeah, here we go. 5 turns remaining. Interesting. The same amount of turns remaining, even though we have taken at least 2 turns since then. So we've got more things to do way up in the north. We shall travel onwards through the underway. Continue up towards Blackstone Post, etc., which are actually ruins. That might be good for us because we won't have to disrupt anything that's going on in order to satisfy our victory conditions. So that is a glorious development. I am very happy about that. Let's see. We need Thorgrim Grudgebearer. You probably need to start heading south. We're going to go to Underway, and we're just going to start heading that way because these guys are going... Ooh, 94 and -2. Actually not that bad anymore. Interesting. Okay, so let's go for a T3 upgrade. No, let's go for... They're all T2. Okay, then. Let's go for a T3 upgrade on the one that actually matters. No, because we're going to build a brewery or something, so let's do that. Alright, so that is good and fine and dandy. We'll get that taken care of. And then up here... Do we have enough? No, we do not to go for a T3 yet. We do not have the surplus or the gold for it. We are going to need to go for a T3 at some point, though, because we only have a level 1 garrison right there, and that is going to be something that is subject to many raids, in my opinion. Let's go capture Jacques Traken, however you pronounce that. This is actually good for us because we don't have to declare war on the Vikings to take it. Let's just hope that we have enough. Cannot colonize. We shall do nothing and be happy about it. Although we are going to take some losses, so that is less than fortunate. We're going to get everybody next to each other. Yes, I do realize... Oh, no, I won't take damage. Because he is in the underway stance. So I need to have them next to each other for safety, regardless of whether or not I lose some units along the way. So what have you got to build? You are only level 1. I shall take you to level 2. No, I will not. We need Arak Ungor. We need this one to level 2 so that we can garrison it, because it is on the side towards the vampire counts. Alright, we need to build. We can build that one. Cannot build the one at Oakenhammer. We'll have to... Oh, I already did. Never mind. Harag Dromar is the one that we cannot build on. We'll have to wait till next turn. And speaking of turns, I do believe that means it is time to take one. Unassigned skill points on Groth the Durable. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. It's also replenishing at a furious pace. That is good as well. All we got to do is take Zufbar, and we should be good as far as this goes. I'll definitely need to reinforce these cities right along the edge of the mountains. I am very curious as to why people took the time to carve skulls into the faces of the mountains. Although, you know, as I'm saying that, I'm thinking, People will probably be saying the same thing about the state parks in the far west. The name of the mountain is escaping me, but the one with the 4 presidents carved in it. Let's see, Blood River Valley, that is down here. The orcs are coming. Where are they at? Let's go, go out to strategic view. Where are the orcs at? They have not actually arrived on the map as of yet. We do not have to worry about that. Thorgrim Grudgebearer is going to stay where he is at, which is actually way to the south of where his token is. We're just going to kind of hang out and wait till the orcs actually pop up. Then we will go chase them down with a vengeance and eliminate them with no mercy. Skull Rock. Got some good things going on. Let's not do anything because we need, where was it that I needed to go? Harag Dromar, that is where I need to be. Need to upgrade you. And we're going to go right over here, I think. Let's go for an underway. Wreck on that direction. And we should probably start a T2 as fast as we possibly can on Oakenhammer. As soon as I move away from that, you know this guy is going to swoop in and try to take Oakenhammer back from me, which is not something I'm terribly excited about, but is also not something that I can prevent. We should also colonize this up here.
My axe thirsts for war.
2,700 to colonize. Holy crap. Why? You know what? That's okay, though, because we are going to be able to build a dwarf mining colony. Ruined docks. All right, I think I'm going to abandon this one, actually, and run over here for this one. Because if I'm able to capture this one has 5 tiers available, and I should be able to build some awesome support buildings. So that is an amazing thing that I need to take advantage of. Brakadrak. What is the other one that I have to capture? This one, Kazig. Yes, I probably have to capture that one. Where are you at? Yes, Krakadrak and Kazid Bordkarag. Those are the 2 that I need to get very, very quickly in order to satisfy that particular victory condition. You guys, we need to continue on northwards.
Summon me if you dare.
How is that doing over there on diplomacy? I did not mean to click that.
You dare approach a lord of the Dowie in such a manner?
I do actually, I do. Why are there still 5 turns remaining? Is it because I'm continuing to capture more things? Maybe I need to just settle down for a couple of turns and not do anything at all. So, Skulltakers is up here. And he is not looking too particularly happy, but he is not in my land. So I am completely okay with that. He is going to ravage those systems up there. I am completely fine with that. Alright. Out of there. Let's just kind of take a break from capturing territories then.
Aye.
What we got over here? We need to build... You have got a couple of turns left, and we only have 961 gold in our pockets. So I think we should probably just chill out for a turn or two. Let our coffers recover. That should be good. All right, take a turn. Don't eat the purple shrooms. They taste bad. Estalia trying to get in here again. I really don't want to take a peace treaty from someone who is that unreliable. So we're just going to cancel that out. Reject that offer. I think we're getting very close. I think next week we'll actually be able to get the victory condition on this. Because I am so freaking close. So close. Blood River Valley. Once again. A tribute or so be it. We're going to pay a tribute because right now our public order is freaking awful. See all this? See all this crap happening? Okay. So what do we need? We've got a rebellion up here, which has taken the form of orcs for some reason. Why are there orcs in a rebellion of the dwarves? I do not understand. We're going to have to run and take care of that. Blood River Valley, that is right there. The Groby Rebellion Grudge. Okay, so all of that, all of that is fine. All of that is fine and dandy and wonderful, and we have no problems whatsoever. We can just totally ignore everything and move on with our lives. Go ahead and colonize Zufbar. Get another funny province name. We need to build our stronghold there. Probably should build a trinket workshop to get some income rolling. Probably should also increase our tax rate so that we can get yet more gold wrung from these realms. Let's see what we can do as far as occupying Krakadrak. We are literally 2 gold short. 2 gold short of colonizing. I am ashamed of you. Why you do this thing. Alright, we're going to go to the underway and start moving around to this side so that we can get that one under control. I'm not going to invest much in these. All I want is just to hold them. That is it. I just don't want to build much because I am a little terrified that the Vikings are going to come find me.
Thirsts for war.
And I'm just going to chill for a minute. Let's encamp and not take any more damage. I think that's a wise thing to do. Alright, so we moved Thorgrim up north. We got all that taken care of. Let's go ahead and move you over here.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move.
I think, yes. Alright, we do have a military alliance with him, so we're going to be able to move, no problemo. And we are going to be able... Oh, no.
You are a guest in my realm. You will act like it, or I will strike you down where you stand.
Ah, we have no relations with him as of yet. But we are allies with someone he is at war with. So he probably doesn't really appreciate us being on his land. Unfriendly and deteriorating. Yup. Let's not stay near him very long. We'll cross as quickly as we can and be back up here in Karakzavlin. Okay. I think that's everything that we need to do. Can't go after the orcs quite yet. Got everything tied down over here. Probably should just kind of stay where we're at with this because I can hop back and forth rather rapidly here with my full strength army. Or what is left of it. They're all very low, but they are healing up. And I think that is about as good as we're going to get. We got 2,200 in the bank. We'll be able to build a garrison up here very shortly. Let's take a turn. I think we got time for maybe 2 more. A mini Risk? No. This game is way bigger than Risk is. Why you do this to me? Come on, Sigwald. Act like the elderly gentleman that you clearly are. Okay, so he has run off back into the mist after failing to take Oakenhammer. Well, at least you failed. I would have been very upset if you had succeeded. Oh, crap. Arak is about to fall. Province Peak Pass. This is not good. Oh, we just fulfilled a grudge. Nice. We're 2,500, killing 3 of the counts. All right, so he is moving up here. What is it, Karak Hadrin? He has got We're going to go for a higher level dwarf keep. He is probably going to continue through the mountains in this direction. The Nashrak's lair has already got 1 garrison, so we should be fine. That just makes me a little bit nervous over there, just a little bit. Let's see what we've got over here. We can build a garrison on this side. And we can also upgrade the gold mine, which will generate 900 more income. Brilliant.
Time for a reckoning.
Yes, it is. And that reckoning is going to be with Krakadrak. We're going to colonize that son of a gun. Well freaking done. Alright, so that is in order. We're going to move over here and get ready to take that city in the next turn. We definitely need to start healing those guys up because they are looking a little worse for wear. Most definitely. Alright, and we need to try to move these guys if we're able. And we are. Get up out of these guys' way because they don't look very happy with us, and I would rather not provoke them. Good dealio. All right, what was the other thing that I needed to do? We need to move Thorgrim Grudgebearer up towards the orcs up here. If I go to marching stance, I can go way farther. And I think I won't be taking damage here. I think. Will I? Ah, yes. Good. Good. Alrighty then. Now we can take a turn. Fort Stragoff. I am curious to know. Well, I guess the dwarves can't. Oh, again? Really with this? Really? So he's only got 51 troops here. I've got a massive troop advantage. Why does he get the victory there? Probably because he is a vampire lord and he was able to necromance all of the fallen. Probably the case. He lost all but 2 of his troops. All but 2. And somehow, I still fell. This game is based in the Warhammer universe. The original Warhammer universe, not the Warhammer 40,000, obviously. Warhammer 40k, whatever you want to call it. Public order +3. That works out for me rather well. Okay, so we need to capture this. Go to normal stance and get on in here. That is an expensive colonization. Sure as rip. Alright. Upgrade you. Levy a tribute. And move back over to the south side. Let's check. Alright, he is running. So I don't have to worry about that. He's not going to get up to any of that no good in my territory. Got a little time left to upgrade. And let's see. We can leave. Let's not leave this. I'm just going to kind of chill out here for a while. Oakenhammer has taken some damage. We're going to repair that. And then over here, we can go to a level 2, which will allow us to garrison. We should also probably build... we can't build anything that will bring in some income. That is rather unfortunate. Ah, we can't. Trinket maker. That'll work. Okie dokie. Up to the... I already moved you, didn't I? Yes. No, I didn't. I took a turn since then. Alright, so we need to camp out right beside the orcs so that we can attack them next turn. And then we are going to move into this territory right here.
Let us begin. Move.
And we're not going to be able to capture this turn, but we will next time.
My axe thirsts for war.
Ding. Alright, so on our objectives list, we're down to, we've got, where is Grimhold? Ah, this is part of the other territory. So, Grimhold, Karak Ziflin, and Blackstone Post, and Karak Norn. If we can assimilate him and capture those 2, we will be done with all of the victory conditions except for the Chaos Wastes. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely going to lock this down next time. I think we're going to fulfill all the victory conditions with no problem. And I think I am going to stop right there. Everything is looking pretty good in Dwarf Town. The mighty midget fortress stands tall, and we are overlooking a vast swath of territory under our control. Hopefully things will not go cataclysmically wrong in the next one. But until then, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.